Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome to Misscliks D&D Seaborn. How are all you lovely players doing today?
Lovely. How are you doing?
Absolutely fabulous.
It's good to be back, Neil.
It's good to have you back, Anna. How was your downtime?
I spent it all in sackcloth and rending my clothing and smearing my face with ashes for the last day.
Hello there, everybody, and welcome to Misscliks D&D Seaborn. How are That's very upsetting.
Well, her death was very upsetting, Neil.
I can imagine.
But now I'm back. I have a new character.
Yay.
Hey, it's good to have you back. I learned that the crew is basically mutinous, proud, and like traitorous. So hopefully you'll be good.
Well, we'll get to her character a little bit later, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. It's just
Good,
me.
that'll give
Yeah, it's just you and Temriel for now.
that'll give me a chance to think about what accent I'm going to use because I still haven't figured out exactly what it is.
Well, Trellis, how are you doing?
I'm all right. Doing all right.
What's been going on?
Not a whole lot. Just
Really? Because that smile says otherwise.
just streaming.
Nice.
Good sense motive check.
Had some a family friend passing through last night, so it was nice to have somebody in my place for like a night. It was cool. Like have some visitors, friendly faces. But other than that, yeah, just streaming, still selling my t-shirt, and yeah, that's it.
Speaking of t-shirts, I hear there's a Misscliks t-shirt going on.
It's really cool looking, too. It's the Misscliks M logo with almost like mercy wings, kind of, or like cool cyborg. Whatever you want it to be, that's what it is. Looks really cool. I really like it because it's a really simple, straightforward representation of Misscliks, which we've never done before on a shirt. So I bought like 5.
Do we have a link so people can see it, perhaps?
It is actually right below this in the channel description, in one of the panels. I'm sure there's also a link that we can say.
Ah, yes, I do see it.
That looks nice.
So if you're watching my face, if you just like move your eyeballs down just a tiny bit, right there, that's where it is.
Yeah, I'll help. I think I'm pointing in the right direction. That way.
Yeah, it's actually like right there.
Nice. And it comes in a hoodie form, too.
I bought a hoodie and a shirt for Jeff, and a hoodie and 2 shirts for me.
Fantastic. What about you, Temriel? How's life been going? How's your t-shirt going?
It's going fine. I'll be making a YouTube video about my t-shirt soon. So that's going to be pretty good. It's going to have high production value since I've got a lot of Hearthstone games that go with it. Let's see. I just scarfed down dinner to be here, so we'll need like a few minutes to kind of center myself.
You know what you didn't do? Didn't audition for the talent show.
That's true. I didn't meet the qualifications.
Yes, you did, because I changed them for you.
No, I didn't meet the new qualifications.
Oh, you haven't streamed even on Twitch Creative ever?
I have at one point, but it had nothing to do with that.
It doesn't have to.
I also would not
It's
be
water under the bridge.
Work.
Yeah. I just like to see you play piano is the purpose of this. And I want
really
to.
good, and you should have done it.
I'm just saying that people should watch Charles play piano.
All my stuff is copy pasted from like centuries ago.
But that means it's public domain usually.
Isn't the key of creative supposed to be that you have to play your own creations?
Hey, I do video game art. It's all been done somewhere.
But anyway, I'm just trying to give you a compliment that I like your piano playing, and everyone should go watch your YouTube videos of you piano playing.
Thank you.
Those are really good. And someday you should play piano on Twitch Creative.
All right. Yeah, I mean, if there's a piano over at TwitchCon, I'll probably be playing it sometime.
I think there probably will be. Who knows?
There will be now.
I'll bring you a piano. I'll put it in my backpack.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, given how much Maribel was carrying apparently since we ransacked her corpse.
You
That's
jerk.
about right. Maribel would be carrying a piano.
I have to confirm what somebody said on the channel. You stream dating profile on creative?
Yeah, that is the only thing that I've streamed. I don't think that applies.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
That's so great.
I have never seen creative used for that, but it makes sense to me. I mean, that's not an official endorsement from Twitch, but
Okay, well, as a note for those watching, Twitch told me to cease and desist. So
okay, well then never mind. I condemn it.
who knows? Times change. I thought that creative, when I was making a dating profile, would be like, I'm writing a story about myself, and I cleared it. It was like, so writing stories is okay on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Biographies, and I was like, and I got the okay, so I was like, okay, great, I'm gonna write my story over on OkCupid, and apparently I got told to stop. So
Maybe if you wrote it in a
Yeah.
Word document and then I don't
And
know.
then copy pasted real fast.
It's just like I'm gonna get in such big trouble. I'm just like running my mouth. And don't listen to anything I'm saying. Anyways. But yeah.
Great. I
So,
love it.
does anyone remember what happened last week?
Nope, because I wasn't alive.
We
All
stole
right.
something.
Trellis and Temriel, what happened?
We stole something.
What'd you steal?
I still don't know exactly. It's like the book. We stole the book. I don't remember the name of the book. I'm sorry, my brain is fried today.
all right, well, Jen's usually the one who carries us through this, or Anna. So let's try pretty hard, Trellis. So we found out. We went to the monastery.
Yes.
And
They wouldn't help us.
yes, they're followers of Velmentarius. We tried to ask really politely. Trellis lied a bit to the people of justice, which seemed like a really bad idea. But she's okay. Somehow.
Yes.
Even though they
Because
said
you
that they
stepped
value the truth a lot, you know, Trellis
Because you stepped in and you told the truth and got us nowhere.
after your lies. Anyways, since we didn't succeed in talking them out of the book, we decided to sneak in with some help of the spell Ethereal. And
Yes.
we went through the wall, and then we had to do a lot of planning. Turns out at the end, we managed to get the book without disturbing any of the monks, so they don't know anything as far as we know. We climbed the stairs, we clubbed the guy defending the library, we modified his memory so that she only thinks that she was sleeping on the job, and then we copied the location of the orb, and we found out about the orb.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Does anyone remember what you found out about the orb? Or did Jen have all the notes?
I remember that it was in the mountains, just like that World of Warcraft boss says. I remember in the mountains. That's pretty much the only thing I remember.
Trellis, what do you remember about what the book said?
That's all I remember as well. I'm sorry. I
Well,
know
we
how.
originally,
I have a really bad memory, okay?
originally we only knew from one of the books that it was
Wait, hold on. Let me see
the
my notes.
location.
I have notes.
However, after we found another book, we managed to pinpoint that location to exactly something you're about to tell us.
Wait, I think I know. Hold on. No, I don't have the notes on that. I have the notes about the town and the library. I'm sorry. I have failed.
Well,
I'm really glad I have an excuse this week. I was literally not alive.
Wait, actually, I also have an excuse. Dark Albert is the one who wrote all of this stuff in his book.
Yeah, Dark Albert.
So I don't know
Albert
yet.
always is our chronicler. So
not quite, because the book was written in Old Common, which only Temriel speaks.
Oh.
Burn. See, then I can't read, so how am I supposed to know anything?
All right.
You
Trellis
keep
has an
telling
excuse.
yourself that, Trellis. All right. So, you guys are headed, generally speaking, to the southern continent, to the Rounded Mountain, which is north of some bay and north of some forest. and up some difficult path. And something had happened to the southern continent 1,500 years ago, but apparently you guys all forgot.
Do I know?
Yeah.
It got frozen over, didn't it?
Aha, yes!
Yes, I remember!
Good job, Trellis.
Yes.
It is very cold down there. The whole place froze out, and any supposed life down there was extinguished when the cold snap came in during the Great Cataclysm some 1,500 years ago. The four of you, Trellis, Temriel, Ryan, and Dark Albert, are all in Yunta. And you guys are waking up after your night's rest in there. But unfortunately, Dark Albert seems to have contracted a strange disease. We'll call it elf sleeping sickness. It only affects elves, and it causes their vocal cords to weaken to the point they can't speak, for them to become lethargic, their mind gets feverish and numb, so all they can really do is like plod along and follow other people's instructions and just kind of walk and sleep. They can't fight, they can't cast spells, they can't participate in combat. So Dark Albert is basically going to follow you guys until he gets in a boat and then just sleep for a period of days until the disease wears off.
Poor Dark Albert.
All right. And Ryan, of course, is going to watch over her.
Yeah, make sure Dark Albert stays okay.
But Ryan is still with us, right?
Ryan is still alive. Still on your side. For now.
Supposedly.
Yeah. From the outside, that's what it looks like. But Trellis and Temriel, you are in Yunta. And why don't we take it away?
Well, we found the location of the orb. Let's go get it.
All right.
So, where are you going?
We need to go towards the mountains.
We'll walk along that dirt path to the river, and then we will set sail.
Down the river to the ocean?
Yes.
Okay. Let's take a look at everything on our map. That is, I believe, the Zorthus snag that at a certain point turns into the Yunta River when the two connect. So, on your way out of town, as you guys are making your way to the edge, you spot a peculiar monk, a nun really, who is looking at you guys, maybe with her head cocked to the side or something. She is, I actually forget what she looks like, but she is Anna's character. Anna, would you like to introduce your character?
Mike muted, Anna.
Interestingly enough, Neil, there's this legend about a great monk named Faye, who once sailed the seas and did many valiant deeds. And surprisingly enough, Feyhana actually looks kind of like that. She has very dark, long hair in a simple plait down her back. She's wearing very simple clothes with natural looking, fibers, the typical like linens and burlaps and wools and that kind of stuff. All like basically Jedi colors, but very simple and allows for easy movement. It's a leather belt and straps and things. She's fairly dark complected, and also fairly young, but not like a child. Just a young adult.
Okay, and I will also add in, since we are in town, what you would see is that Trellis is leading the three of us, Dark Albert, myself, and Albert, and Dark Albert, myself, and Ryan, in chains behind her.
And Neil, as do I have I ever met these people before?
No, I think this is the first time you've seen them. But there's something a little bit off about them. I mean, it's this clear warrior woman leading three people in ropes bound. One of them has this big hood over him. You can't make out any distinguishing features, but it is still large enough that you'd expect it to be a male. One of them is a little bit smaller, but it's got elfin ears, and then a very standard yet handsome man. And you guys are in Matava, which is the matriarchy state.
I kind of like try to catch one of their eyes, and I kind of like move to intercept them, but in like a show of deep etiquette, I make a customary kind of like bow as I meet up with them and say something to the effect of like, if one would be pleased to make an acquaintance.
I'm startled back by this just a second for like a little bit, and then I look at what she's doing and I go ahead and do the same bow. I repeat the bow that she's done.
I'm making an assumption here, but I'm just gonna stand there and do nothing.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Fehana, and I have heard tales that perhaps I might be of help to you.
And how do you suppose you'd be helped to us?
Perhaps if one like you were searching for something, how you call a circle, that perhaps if one was searching for something, someone like me might help.
An orb?
Ah, yes, orb. Yes.
How would you know of this orb? I kind of like look at her like not sure about her yet.
Yeah, I kind of think back on the garb of those monks of Velmontarius. Is she anything like that?
I don't think so. I mean, she's dressed in monk's robes, but they're not quite the same.
The Velmontarius monks all had like a very distinct look, right?
Yeah, and I don't think she's dressed like they are.
I am but a lonely Gelantara. I want to be one of the monks of Velmontaria, and I long to prove myself to them. And I know that they are searching for this orb that you call, and I want to help you to prove myself to them that I am worthy.
What kind of skills do you possess?
I am great fighter, very fearsome.
How many fights have you been in?
I do like a really cool kicky move thing, and then I look at them like, I've been in many practice fights.
Huh. So you've never actually bled?
No, but I am sure someone as you might teach me how to bleed well. You look like a great fearsome warrior. I am sure you've been in millions, great thousands like the stars of fights.
I appreciate the flattery. I looked at Tamriel, kind of wondering if he thinks that she should join us.
And you, great mysterious wielder of forces that mere mortals do not understand. I feel from you a strange power and long to be in the presence of such, how you say, strange?
From the robe you hear, me, I'm just a slave. You're mistaken.
You're absolutely. My head is sometimes. I just certainly you are nobody.
I look at Tamriel again. I raise an eyebrow.
What will you do once you get this orb? Are you trying to return it to the monks at Velmontarius?
Is that not your plan?
That is still being decided by my master here.
Yes, of course. It is how you say, wait on master to decide such things. I am but a humble Gelantara learner. I could not be trusted to make such decisions, and I know that the monks of Velmontaria simply want, how you say, find and safe the orb.
Well, We are a little undercrewed. If you would swear your allegiance to Tempos, I suppose I could test you out.
To Tempos. Is Tempos friend of Valmontarius?
Tempos is Velmontaris's father.
Ah, father, son, so good family. Of course, allegiance.
Very well, follow us. And I start kind of directing her away from the main dirt road and into, let's see, there's forest nearby? Yes, into a nearby forest.
Okay. The whole party, now 5 of you, I can count, proceeds out of town and into the nearby forest, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from the river.
Okay, what was your name again?
Fehana.
Fehana, nice to meet you.
Behana.
you.
I am Temriel, and not all is as it appears. Your instinct was right. I am a cleric of Tempos.
I am full of surprise, for I know that I am very seldom right. You have taught me great lesson.
And that is not the only surprise. I lift my robe, and below this robe, which was kind of dirty and ragged, you see that I revealed a skull. I'm a skeleton.
I drop to one knee and say, "Oh, mighty creature, teach me about your ways."
Ah, I like this one. I nod at I nod at Trellis.
All right.
Well, you will have to prove yourself, as we are battle-hardened and we cannot afford any weak links.
Oh, most certainly. I am sure that you will teach me.
You say that you have not faced real combat yet.
I have tried here and there. I fight a tree. I sometimes fight practice, and one time I fight cow.
Trellis, you will allow me to test her, yes? Do not interfere.
Well, are you asking me then? I guess not.
Excellent. I drop the box that I'm holding, and then
Does it break?
No, I put it on the ground. And then I say, Trump boat. And then I order you, Zombie 1, or you, Zombie Cougar 1. Let's see. You, I point towards one of the cougars, the panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Attack.
Okay, a zombie jaguar starts coming towards you, Fehana.
Prove that
By
you
the light of Valmontarius, justice shall be served, whether it is in my favor or not. I punch it.
All right. What?
No, I kick it.
You do not need to roll initiative because zombies go last. So
What,
you
no
automatically win.
surprise?
No, zombies are slow, man. You're like, go, and it's like.
Exactly.
And I'm like standing there, like, oh, here
All
it
right.
comes.
Make me a roll to hit.
Okay. I haven't been a kicker before. Sorry, I'm in my note-taking mode. There we go. Okay. Roll.
Ooh, I believe that is a strike on the zombie cougar, zombie jaguar.
Jaguar, yeah.
I kick your whisker face. And damage would be... Sorry, new character. Get in there.
6 damage, and you also get an offhand strike with your fist.
Kick punch. I say those things out loud. Like someone who's remembering them, like, kick a punch. Ah, dang it. Sorry.
Ooh,
9.
wild miss. Temriel, you want to fight as the jaguar?
Yes. Let's see. they're getting +4, and they've got 3 attacks. I only send one of them. That's the bite, and then 2 claws. Ho ho ho! It's pretty good.
Wow. What is your armor class, Anna?
16.
So that is a crit, and a hit.
Mean Panther.
All right, let's see. A crit,
Wow.
a crit, and a hit. The first 2?
Wow.
Yeah.
In before my character dies in the first episode.
Oh my gosh.
During the test fight.
Yeah. Well, I guess she wasn't that good after all. Bye, Anna. Time to roll a new character.
I hate you forever.
Jack.
You looted my body. You burned my bird.
Didn't even eat the bird.
Oh my gosh.
Where did I put? Ah, crap. Okay, it was 1d8 plus 3, and then hold on. I think just one. Ah, yes, 1d8, and then crits are just 2d8, right? Yeah.
Right.
Okay, and then one of them was 2d3, and one of them 1d3.
So 9, 4, and 1. You take 14 damage from the various hits, and I need you to make me 2 saving throws versus death.
Oh no.
Okay.
Fail.
Yep. Okay. Well, that's how this game is going.
Did you just kill her?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Well, probably not. Is that
Probably.
a bite and a slash? What are the crits?
A bite and a claw, yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
Jaguars are size large. Oh god. Can you roll me for the first crit a d10 for location and a 2d6 for severity?
All right.
It's possible you could like
Oh,
cut her
me or
arm off.
him? Oh,
Oh no, Temriel.
good thing, because I'm just not going to roll anymore at all.
It bites you in the head.
Ouch.
Why do I even bother putting any work into characters ever?
I am so sorry, Anna. Skull broken. Victim reduced to 0 hit points. Major bleeding. Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma all drop by 1/2 permanently.
Okay. Great.
Trump,
Heal her.
if you can get a repair injury in the next round, I will say that will undo the damage. But that you literally, like, the jaguar bit her skull and broke it. And the other one doesn't even matter compared to that. Whatever other possible side effects it could have would only be 2d4, like, minimal damage relative to this.
Okay.
If you have a repair injury spell on hand, right?
I do. So
It's
she's
your
down, right?
option to. She's at 0, so she's unconscious. It's your option to go heal the monk who you just encountered on the road from this brain-crushing injury, or to leave her to die.
You need to
Okay.
heal her now. You cannot leave this poor injured person on the road. What were you thinking?
I was just
She's
testing.
only training with training dummies.
I was simply
Don't
testing
waste your
her
zombies
ability.
on her. Fix her now.
And all I learned is that I
Just go fix her now. Go fix her now. No more explanation.
Heal Jaguar, I say, as I go up to A and I repair injury. I lay my hand onto your head and I repair injuries.
Alright.
What points did I lose permanently, Neil?
He got to you in the same round, so we're just gonna say that before the permanent stuff sets in, it'll be fine. We're just gonna kind of wave our hands on this a little bit. And,
If you hadn't, though, would I have died?
no, you wouldn't have died. You just would have been at 0 HP.
And
Well,
with
that's,
like
what I
minus
did do anyways. Like,
Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma reduced by 50%.
50%.
50%, 50.
So
It's the same
my
turn,
intelligence would become 7, my wisdom would become 8, and my charisma would become 7.
You would be the weakest link.
I would like barely be able to talk.
You might be as bad as Ryan.
Harder.
However, Trump does get to you in the exact same round in which your skull was broken, so the repair injury manages to stave off the worst of the damage, and you are simply just brought back to consciousness at 1 HP, badly wounded and kind of in bad shape.
You know what's great about this encounter too is that this wasn't even like Neil throwing something at me that my character wasn't ready for. This was literally like a party member being like, I'm just gonna throw everything I have at you and see what happens.
Do you think that was all I had? I was going easy.
You probably scared the poor girl. Good job.
That was
I mean,
my
maybe
intention.
scared her with her broken skull. She might be a little scared. Maybe.
All right, well,
Aren't you supposed to save these zombies for actual enemies?
as I cast repair injury, I kind of keep an eye on her to see what she does as she rouses back.
Oh.
Oh God. All right. I think we're gonna take our first break right here, and we'll come back in a few minutes, everybody. See you guys shortly on the other side of our break. Bye bye.